Hey guys, I just woke up from a nap and this is what happened. So I fall asleep this afternoon and I go into a dream. And in the dream, I walk into this room, like an atrium room, and there's all science things, but it was like the wall is like an atrium and the roof was all glass, glass windows, a roof, and more glass windows. uh, the walls were windows. It was like an atrium. Anyway, not a huge atrium, but a half-ass atrium. Anyway, that's what it was like, and we're in there, and there's this guy working, and he uh he had a beard, sort of like mine, white white beard down to about here. Not much bigger than mine. Anyway, he starts teaching us about turtle skeleton, and he's going over. He has a turtle skeleton with all the pieces, and you can put them together and take them apart of the skeleton. And he's teaching us about that. And we're learning about turtle skeletons. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? You know. Anyway, he's talking to us, he's telling us all this, and I was with some other guy. I don't know who. But anyway, this is what we're learning. Then I noticed we left the building and we came back in and it was flooded with water. There's about a few inches of water on the ground. That means something spiritual, but I forgot. I can't remember. Anyway, so we're standing in this water, and he comes over to us and gives us fried bread, like a fried loaf of bread. And we're eating that. We're taking ripping pieces off and eating it. And he's on about this fucking turtle skeleton, and I can see like bones, a skeleton of bones with numbers and writing and other animals, skeletons of animals, and he's teaching us about the bones of animals and look like a fucking science class. This guy's teaching us about it. And that went on for about a few minutes. Not I'm just eating his bread. I go, it needs cheese. I'm thinking, this bread needs cheese on top, you know, cheese, fried bread, cheese. Old, extra old cheddar would be nice. Anyway, anyway, I'm in a room. There's plants around the windows also in this atrium. And on the desk, there's a huge desk, like a table, with all the science shit on it, other skeletons and stuff like that, beakers and glass boiling things. Anyway, all of a sudden I wake up. I don't wake up. I'm still there, but I'm half awake. I can feel myself coming back. And as I come back, the scene slowly disappears, right? And I wake it up into my head, and all of a sudden a voice says, "What the hell?" A voice screams in my head, "Roberto Romero, acclaimed scientist, Czechoslovakia." That's the voice said in my head, and so I'm going, Roberto Romero. He's an acclaimed scientist from Czechoslovakia, and this is what I'm saying to myself. And I say it over and over a couple times. All of a sudden, I can hear my kids talking above me. I go, "Hey guys," and they go, "What?" And I go, "Who's Roberto Romero, acclaimed scientist from Czechoslovakia?" And they go, "That's Jesus Christ. That's Jesus Christ." And all of a sudden, one of the kids get up, runs away down the hallway. And I'm sleeping in the Regent Priest. And She goes, Jesus, Jesus, Richard's got something about Roberto Romero. And she comes running back to see what else I said. And I'm going, Roberto Romero, Roberto Romero. And I heard that. I heard her say Jesus Christ is Roberto Romero. All of a sudden I can hear Jesus coming with the girl or behind the girl. And he's like, he was sleeping too. He was sleeping in a room down the hallway. And he comes running up the hallway. And I can hear him. And he's going, he's putting on his coat or whatever the hell he had on. He's putting on his coat and he's like, God damn Richard, sea cameras. He goes, God damn Richard and the sea cameras. I fucking started laughing. Just in case you didn't hear it. He says to himself, God damn Richard and the sea cameras. And I'm going, what the fuck is a sea camera? What was a sea camera? And then I got it. I got the download. I never got an answer, but I got a download. And sea cameras are I seek, but I'm so when I seek information from the other side, I'm very I want to fucking know, like about Daniel Boone and the Sasquatch, stuff like that. I want to know. I want to fucking know it. And he goes, God damn Richard and the sea cameras. It's so funny the way he said it. Anyway, comes in, turns out Roberto Romero is the Jesus Christ that I'm working with. And he worked in Czechoslovakia as a scientist, teacher. He was a teacher. They told me he taught Jewish kids in school. And I told him my dream. And he told me, yeah, I taught Jewish kids in school. And I asked him, when was this? And what year was this? And he couldn't remember. And I go, was it before the World War One or World War Two? And he couldn't remember. So he did some research to find out about himself. Like, this is how much you forget of your lifetime. You totally dissociate yourself from your lifetimes. It's fucking crazy. But anyway, even Jesus Christ had to look it up. And he found out he was Roberto Romero, teacher, scientist, teacher in Czechoslovakia, and it was before World War II, a decade or so before World War II. So there you go. And he taught Jewish kids. Why, I don't know. Like if you're a university college student in Czechoslovakia at the time before World War II, I go, did you see the war? And he goes, no, I died before the war. So there you go. Uh, so cool. And I woke up and decided I'll make a video about you. And he goes, right on, man, right on. It's so cool. Anyway, that's that. Roberto Romero. And I Googled him, I couldn't find nothing. There's 1,000 Roberto Romeros in Czechoslovakia, and I can't read any of it. But I Googled it. I got some Roberto Romeros from Czechoslovakia, and it was all after the war. Nothing that I could find. So if anybody knows of a Roberto Romero from Czechoslovakia who was a scientist, acclaimed scientist from before World War II, let me know. That'd be cool. He's Jesus Christ, and he's working with me now. One of over, this is my 210th Jesus Christ I worked with. He's a nice guy. He drove me nuts a couple times, but nothing that put me in the red. And he's pretty cool guy. So there you have it, folks. Later.